Hey guys, welcome back to Brandon's Barbecue. It's Christmas time, so I'm hoping Santa left you a beautiful smoker under the tree. Now you could just get to smoking, but there's 10 essential things I feel like you should probably get to go with it that'll make life a little bit easier. So let's get to it. First thing, a good cutting board. Booze Blocks make some good ones. You want a nice big one because you want something you can throw a whole brisket on or a whole turkey. These ones are pretty good. They also make ones that have canals that go around the side. Those are good if you're cooking, like, let's just say a turkey. You injected it, there's a lot of juices flowing. If you were to do it on here, it will pour on the sides. If you get the ones that got the canals going around, that'll catch it. So that would be the first thing I think you should get. So the next thing you're gonna need are two good knives. A good boning knife, a good carving knife. Boning knife, you want to make sure it's got a little bit of flex in there. That's going to make it easier for trimming the fat off of whatever cut of meat you're working with. A good slicing knife is going to help you get nice clean slices when the cook is finished. So the next thing you're going to need is a good thermometer. There's two different kinds that I feel like everybody should have. The first one is the one you're going to use like if you're constantly keeping the temperature, keeping an eye on the temperature of the meat, which is this one right here. You'll put this in whatever you're cooking. And this will send the temperature to this. You can bring this all around the house, have it with you, and keep an eye on it the whole time. You don't have to worry about overcooking anything. The next one I would recommend you getting, these little handheld ones. This one will tell you the temperature, but what I really like it for is like probing for tenderness. So I like to use this on brisket and ribs. So if you get those two things, it'd be pretty hard to overcook something. Next thing you need is a good set of tongs, big tongs. If you're running an offset smoker, I would get two. The reason being is I like one for steaks, flipping them. And the other one I like to use for moving the wood around. You can pick it up, like if you got a really hot log, it's really close to cook chamber, your temp's really high, you can grab that log and bring it back. So definitely get one for designating to that. Alright, so if you're making all this meat, I'm assuming you're going to be seasoning it. You could use pre-made ones, but if you ever like to make your own seasonings, I'd recommend buying one of these shakers. You can get them on Amazon or a restaurant supply house, but if you're going to be making your own rubs, this would be a good thing to get. Another thing that I recommend you getting is a good spray bottle. What I like to do is I'll put apple cider vinegar in here. This is good to mist down whatever you're cooking. Things like brisket and ribs, they constantly need to get hit with a little bit of moisture to keep them from drying out. This is a good tool to use. Once again, another thing you can just get on Amazon. So yeah, get you one of those. So another thing I think you need if you're going to take on the almighty brisket is pink butcher paper. Reason being is right around when that brisket's going to hit the stall, you're going to want to wrap that. It's going to help speed up the process a little bit. Also, it'll help retain moisture, but it won't steam it kind of like foil would, and you won't lose that bark. Another thing you're going to need, assuming you have an offset smoker, if you got a pellet smoker or propane, this won't apply to you. But if you got an offset smoker, get a charcoal chimney. They won't be rusted when you buy them, I assure you, but after 2 cooks they probably will be. Basically, you just fill this up with charcoal, and then you will start a fire underneath, and it's just going to smolder, and it'll light them all up in about 15 minutes. You'll dump this into your firebox with your wood, and you'll be set to go. Now, to light that charcoal chimney, I recommend getting these tumbleweeds. They're these little bundles of, I don't know, looks like a tumbleweed. Blow it in the wind. But now, basically you take this, set that on there, take your lighter, go right through the hole, light that up. It'll smolder underneath the coals and get those going. You could use butcher paper underneath there, but I feel like these make it a heck of a lot easier, and they're cheap. It's like $5 for a box. So put that on your list. You won't regret it. Now the final thing that I feel like every backyard pitmaster needs, this is a very essential tool, up here. I mean, what else are you gonna do when you're sitting there watching that fire, right? Yeah, that was good. Alright, so there's the top 10 things I feel like you need. At least they work well for me. If there's anything else you think I'm missing, feel free to drop in the comment below, because maybe it's something I don't know about. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and hopefully I'll see you next time.